version 2. So for version 2, we graph y equals 3x. Now y equals 3x. We should know that that's a function that goes through the origin. Think about it, 3x plus 0 has a 0 as a y-intercept and has a slope of 3. So go up 3 and over 1, up 3 and over 1, down 3 to the left 1. We can still find more points if we do that, negative, negative. And we would just draw the straight line through all those dots. But then we look over here and we see, oh, the domain restrictions are you can't go to the left of, or you can't even include negative 2. So you can't put values of negative 2 or anything less than negative 2 into the function, into the first piece. And you would be on this graph right here all the way up until you hit 0, 0. Okay? So f of 0 is 0 because of the first piece. And also we can plug in negative 1 into the function, the first piece of the piecewise function, and we would get negative 3. That's why the point negative 1, negative 3 is on the graph. Okay, we'll get to f of 2 in a minute. The next piece, and by the way, let me go ahead and erase this guy here because that is outside of our domain restriction. And then this guy here, x squared. So y equals x squared. We know looks like this. Y equals x squared looks like that. So we know it goes up through 1, 1, and then 2, 4, and keeps going there. We know we can't be over there anyway because we already used the left side of the y-axis. So if we want to graph y equals x squared from 0 to 2, then we indicate, well, where's 2? There's 2. Well, where would the graph be? The graph would be at 4 when x is 2. It would follow this curve all the way up, follow the parabola all the way up like that. And then don't put an open circle over a closed circle because it's already closed. We already have an ordered pair there, 0, 0, and we can just erase all the rest of that graph. So now we have the quadratic piece of this piecewise function. And finally, we want to go ahead and graph y equals negative 2. Y equals negative 2 is a horizontal line, and it's only defined, though, when x is greater than 2. So we just draw a horizontal line. When x is equal to 2, there's an open circle, and anything to the right of 2, the y-coordinate of this function would be negative 2. So that brings us to the last piece of this piecewise function. What is f of 2? Well, you have to decide where you're going to play that, where you're going to put it. 2 is not between negative 2 and 0. 2 is not between 0 and 2. And 2 is not greater than 2. So we don't have anywhere to put it, so f of 2 does not exist. So that's the first part of this quiz. The second part, we're trying to graph y equals g of x plus 1, given that this is the graph of y equals g of x. And we have these dots that connect each piece of this piecewise function here. The knowledge that you need for this problem is that when you have x plus 1 instead of x, that means you're going to go left 1. And when you have plus 2 on the outside, that means you're going to go up 2. Okay, so we're going to go left 1 and up 2, each of these points. Left 1 up 2, left 1 up 2, and left 1 up 2. And then you just draw the graph of the new function, same shape as the graph of the old function. And there you have it.